Alright. Get that. Nope, nope, nope. A little more. Okay. Alright. There we go. That gives me more space. Okay, there we go. Next, I need to post a link to Discord. Okay, and then we can get started. So I journeyed all the way back to Dane Tower, which is a heck of a walk. Charged up the milk to have 100 charges, which is actually way more tedious than it sounds, because sometimes recharge would make the milk explode, and then I'd have no milk. So I'd have to load. So I ended up charging it like 3 charges at a time, loading every time it exploded. But in the end, I have it! I have it here! 99 charges! Oh, come on. What kind of identify do you want? It's milk. Here, take it 4. There we go. 99 charges out of 6. Yeah, it took a long time. Anyway, then we journeyed all the way back. Okay, I did, oh, I could go. I did hang out in the tower a little bit since I was there, and we did level up some. Ooh, throwing weapon, holy water. And I chose Schneider to be our resident gunslinger. I also may have worked up our mind control a little, but check him out. He's got a long way to go, but he'll get there eventually. And then we'll have a gunslinger. I haven't chosen a second gunslinger yet, but I suppose I will at some point. Are you going to end up being a ranger again? Seems likely. Also, Bez is finally able to class change again. He was stuck for a long time. I don't know if he can still get anything out of alchemy magic, but he definitely needs more thaumaturgy time. He definitely needs priesthood, and he definitely needs psionics. She needs, well, a lot of things, honestly. Oh, man, she is spoiled for choice right now. It's crazy how many options she has. I think I'll make her a Valkyrie again. Yeah, I think I'll make her a Valkyrie again. That lets her put on some good armor. Okay, anyway. She has to be more of a mage, more of a priest, more of a, psychic. She needs kind of everything. I do not think she can get anything out of alchemy, though. So she'll get more priest spells here. She just needs to become a mage or a samurai again at some point, and a monk at some point. Schneider's in great shape. Yeah, he's probably going to end up being a ranger again. But he needs to become a mage and a psychic again. So, those are the 3 who need the most work. As for the rest of the team, psionic it is? Sure, why not? Be a psychic. It's good. Builds character. I think Anton is still missing a critical spell, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, he's missing Superman. He needs more time as a priest, which he doesn't qualify. He really needs more time as a priest. I think he'll have all the spells he needs if he just gets one more shot of priesthood. And Draubard is spoiled for choice right now. He has all the alchemist spells, all the priest spells, Samurai might do him some good. He might still have some mage spells to learn. I'm not sure. Maybe. Ninja, that would be alchemy. He has all the alchemy spells. What he really needs is monk. What he really needs is monk or psychic. He could qualify for psychic if he rolls one more intelligent. Because he's never been a psychic. Yeah, he's never been a psychic. He doesn't have the skill. So if he can get himself one intelligence, we can give him psychic. Otherwise, I don't know, he'll probably go samurai next. Samurai might be really good for him. It would give him critical hits. So would ninja, but samurai might actually teach him a spell. So, he basically, the only thing I know for sure is he needs some psychic time, and he'll have all the spells. And he'll basically be done at that point. Yeah. Yeah, samurai for the I think either one of them would get Kirujutsu. It's 99 charges of a strength 6 food. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Well, that's nice. Did you see that you found a new instrument finally? We found the silent lyre. I don't know how he plays it silently, but he's figured out a way, because he can use the thing. Okay, we are hanging with the Umpani, and we need to poke around town a little. Alright, so our plan is to search this place thoroughly. At some point, we need to go back to the recruitment area. But first, we are going to search every inch of the Umpani town. And we are going to do so with Detect Seek. Oh, right, I just class changed you. Oh, well, okay, fine. Well, you know. Anyway, we're going to search! Okay, this is the other barracks we're allowed. Because all the other barracks tell us we're not allowed in. You know that the Umpani haven't been randomly attacking us in their own camp the way the others do? I do think the Umpani are the most respectable of the factions. Actually, they might be, come to think of it. Considering what the Danes were like when we got to the top of their tower. All outfitted and finished with training. Well, not really, but we'll say we are. Now for your first assignment. There's been a report of a band of strangers hiding out in the Tramontane forest to the north. Of course, it could just be some of the locals, but they may be spies. Possibly even Terang! Here are your orders. Comb the forest. Of anything that might be dangerous, report back to me when we've scouted the area. And if you meet any of the enemy Terang, remember the motto, duty, power, victory! Okay, it's not a great motto, to be honest, but okay. So, but we're the most dangerous thing in that forest. Alright, search every freaking tile in this place. I insist on going through every single one. Oh, the Humpawump hammer. Yes. I was told this is a teleport room, but I'm not trusted with this kind of thing yet. Oh. Oops. Tell me, how good is your door Oh, crap. Well, not that one. Who has not class changed lately? Yeah. There we go. Okay, well, that's not happening. Or is it? You sure? You sure? Okay, yeah, we can't get in there. They actually have proper security. Alright, well, you know, we try. Ascendancy, Dune 2, and Syndicate. Yep. I really enjoy those votes where it's a tournament. They take quite a bit of work, but it's really fun. I get introduced to all kinds of cool stuff. Oh, a large squadron of Umpani armsmen standing at attention. As you approach, one of them immediately steps forward and motions for you to halt. Let me see. Authorized personnel only! Papers, please. Yeah, sure, here you go. You're in the wrong area. Now clear out. Okay. Anyway, it's really fun and tense and just seeing how the votes go and stuff. But I always feel bad because a lot of people aren't going to get what they really wanted. And it's like, but it's so much fun to do them. Let's see. I gotta explore that area over there. Let's see. I should do the marksman thing and see if Schneider can hit the target, because we would get a rank upgrade if we succeeded, he said. Yeah, sure, here you go. Oh, what do you sell, Mr. Kaboom? Oh, they sell their Ralry blades. Oh, you know the flak... Oh, flak jacket. We could buy more muskets. Powder and shot isn't that expensive. I really want stronger weapons than the musket. Oh, he's full. Okay. Lots of ammo. And I'll buy a flak jacket. I need to see the stats on this. I would like... How do I get him to do target practice again? Oh. Wait a second. Okay. She can carry the spare powder and shot, that's fine. Where's the, I was pretty sure I bought a thing. A flak jacket, didn't I? I'd swear I purchased a flak jacket. I don't see it. Oh, this wasn't the shooting range, that's why. Okay. I want this. I don't care if it's unusable. I'll find who can use it. It's fine. We'll just buy more ammo. Lots of ammo to practice with. Alright. Can you purchase this? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, I want to see its stats. Okay, you have this flak jacket now. 2 points better than the vest. How about that? I mean, not that we're trying too hard to equip our characters at this moment, because, you know, we keep class changing all the time and I just can't be bothered. But it's good to have something. Alright. Fine. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah. Alright. So the annoying thing about the musket is you can't set it down in a fight to switch to punching. Uh-oh. I'm building up his fighting, but or his gunplay, but as a priest, he's not allowed to use a gun? Well, that's annoying. Alright, what do you think of this door? What do you think of this door? Wow, okay, their doors are actually secure around here. Well, that's a problem. It's almost like they don't want me breaking into all of their secure areas. What the heck? Download the table you linked me? What? Why? What? Oh. And for every race and every class. It's a whole lot of data. I'll look at this later. Yeah, I don't know quite what to make of this. I've just been using the manual, which states what each class gets. I'll have to look at that later. Alright, where was I? Ah, yes. Okay, I don't know if they're going to tell me don't. You want samurai hood, huh? Okay. Yes, yes. Papers, please. Yes, yes. Okay. Alright. Both be barracks. Oh, I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll go ahead and samurai you up right now. Samurai are allowed to use flak vests. Huh. How interesting. Not complaining, though. Alright, he's been samurai'd up. You're really hoping to find a piety. And you have several things you still need to do. And Ranger is not one of them. But there's no chance of becoming a mage or a psychic. Alright, fine, Ranger hood it is. And as a ranger, you're not allowed to wear robes. God, you're so picky, game. But you can use the musket, so he can be a musketeer. I wonder what would happen if I put a sword in his offhand. He can't punch for some reason. But if I had a do I have a one-hand? I might not have a one-handed weapon. Oh, well, it's fine. We'll experiment with that later. I bet the Rari blade is a one-handed weapon. It's gotta be. Okay, this is back at the Wump Hammer. Ah, the complete combo of every stat. Yep. As I said, I'll have to analyze that one later. Is there any place in town we haven't been? I do need to revisit the range, I think. Okay, that's the recruiting station. Where was the firing range? Okay, that's the entrance to town. Those are the barracks. No, this is the barracks. Shit. Blah, 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 blah. I wonder what would happen if I did say no. Ah, here it is. The firing range. Okay, I want to do this. I want to give Schneider another try at shooting. Now that he's got some skill. Yeah. 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 You're ripping me off. But it's a chance to become an officer or something. I don't know what privileges come with promotion, but I want some. Alright. What? Who's hanging out in the firing range? Oh no. There was a murder here. An unsolved one. This place is the haunted rifle range. Oh well. Kick it, but push it back in the ground. Alright. So, it's so annoying going back and forth like this to fire, but, you know, whatever. Okay, here we go. Oh, first try, 3 hits. We did get his skill up. I mean, I could use the rest of them. I paid for them. I wonder. So far, we haven't been able to get through any of their doors, but that doesn't mean we can never get through their doors. Can I get that promotion? Promotion? Yeah. Yeah, but I get 3 hits. What do I have to do? I don't understand. I don't understand. What? I'm gonna pull up a walkthrough and see what's going on. I'm just gonna type in I'm just gonna type into Google Wizardry 7 Umpani firing range. I probably have to talk to somebody specific, whoever the captain is. Let's see. Control F. Okay, firing range. Into the right door, shoot the target. Doesn't say. It doesn't say. Alright, let's try a different walkthrough, I guess. I might have to go looking for game facts. Alright, firing range. Never saw a captain, never got a promotion. Okay, so that person says there is no promotion. That can't be right. Let's go for game facts. Oh, it can't be right. That can't be right. Somebody was even saying in chat that once you got that, you could never do the range again. There has to be something to this. There's only a single walkthrough for this game? Really? Practiced repeatedly, got 3 hits, never saw a captain, never got a promotion. Well, that's disheartening. Hey, Stefan, I got 3 hits on the target, but nothing happened. And the internet is telling me there is no promotion. Is this true? Yeah, I got 3 bullseyes. I did. I got hit. I hit. Oh, bullseye. Wait a minute. Is bullseye different from hit? Wait, I got 3 hits but no bullseyes. Is that what's going on? Is it? I wonder. Okay, I understand now. Birthright won yesterday. Okay, alright, that's... Okay, alright, okay. I did not understand that. Yeah, we can do a few more rounds of this, and then we'll go off and hunt in the forest. I do wish that I could just put all of my targets up, or just automatically put the targets up without having to walk. Oh well. Get him, Schneider! Yes. Yes, I talked about that at the start of the stream. I charged it. It is at 99. It was very tedious and took a long time, actually. The big problem was recharge would sometimes randomly make the milk explode. And when the milk explodes, I basically just have to load back and start over. So eventually I started doing it in 3 charge increments. Hey, Schneider's got some skills, man. He's my chosen gunslinger. But not a lot of skills yet. He'll get there. He will definitely get there. I've got tons of shots, so he'll be able to practice a ton in the coming fights, as well as putting level ups into it. Anyway, we're usually hitting. I wonder if bullseye represents when you get an actual crit. Like, if I can actually crit with the weapon in battle. Because that could be interesting. "25 shots is only 500. This guy charges me something like 900. No, he charges me 750. I wonder how much he's charging for the pieces of paper that we're shooting at. Have not seen even a single bullseye yet. Well, then what's a bullseye do in this game? So you want a high crit weapon, and then you want to max out your Kiri Jutsu. I see. Once we finish this, we'll look at his skill. As I mentioned, I also did a little bit more on the mind resist skill as well. I didn't bring it up to 100, but it's up higher. Although some characters seem absolutely insistent on not raising that skill. I still haven't seen a single bullseye. Maybe I have to come back when I get my skill to like 100. Where exactly in the camp is this? Bullseye! We've seen our first bullseye. They do exist. Well, 1 out of, what is this, 36 shots is a bullseye. Hey there, John. Oh, it's going. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Target. Alright, only 2 left after this. Schneider, you're running out of chances. Come on, man. I wonder who my second gunslinger should be. I really just wonder what the good guns are going to be like. I expect the musket is going to just kind of be the trash gun. Is it gonna be a blunderbuss? A shotgun? A super shotgun? A BFG 9000? Alright, we'll see what his skill is like after this. Because he put some levels into it, so his skill is actually... I'm guessing after all this, his skill is going to be in the 30s. Now see, if you just banned crime, there wouldn't be a problem. It's so easy. I don't know why no one's ever thought of it before. I don't know. I don't know that I'd want a spoiler about the firearms. Just don't tell me that there are no other firearms. I would be very disappointed. Alright, we need to go north to a forest. Well... Alright, there's a forest to the north. And you think there are spies in the forest or something dangerous. Oh, we've never been here before. Okay, new territory. How bad can it be? Very futuristic ones, that's what I want to hear. I want something that can hold more than one bullet. Alright, let's see. Martial arts, you get to fire your weapon, and you just get to wipe these out with a ice ball. Oh, right, oh yeah, everybody's low level right now. Oh yeah! Alright, this'll take care of them. So, 30 from the sword, 17 from one punch, and the musket misses. Boo! And then Bertha goes back to punching. Right now, martial arts do way more than anything else. Oh, you gained a pie. Okay. Keep working on that ninjutsu. Oh, you got a long way to go, buddy. On a lot of things. Alright, you need priesthood and wizard, or no, well, wizard. You need to be a wizard, you need to be a priest, you need to be a psychic. But, I have a feeling you probably don't have any alchemy left to learn, do you? We'll know in a second. Okay, no, you can learn more alchemy. A lot more. Okay, that's great. Then this is perfect for you. And I know you still need more priest spells, so this is good for you. I'm still nervous about what happens when you max everything out. You know, you need to become a bard. That would give you another green skill. We've never even tried stealing anything from anyone. God, these levels suck. You're gonna get stuck with dumb classes again, ma'am. Alright. the next time you're a monk, you'll get access to the good stuff. There we go. Good job, Schneider. No, it's only at 20? Oh, Schneider. All that practice didn't do anything for your guns. Which is a bit weird, actually. Well, now it's up another 5 notches. Alright, a psionic level. This is good. I think this is the last of the spells he needs. Okay. 100 on that. Only Mind Flay. It's the only spell. The only one, but it's a big one. So now he can't learn anything else from his psychic levels. But that's okay. I don't even mind. He got the important spell. I don't know that he has every spell in the game, but I think he has every spell that I want him to have in the game. So, he's done. He just needs to pick a class to settle in. Okay, Drowbar's got Kirijutsu! That was a great level, too. That was excellent. Your mind control grows strong. I knew there were samurai spells for you. Not many, but we'll take every last one of them, because that's MP. Black. What do we need pewter for? We're not allomancers. There will be some very strong staffs in the game. Hands and feet is ridiculous. Buck Rogers. Duck Dodgers of the 21st and a half century. Search the woods. A weevil. Oh, right. The musket needs reloading. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to remember that after every fight. Oh well. Enough to squeeze out a little more. It's nice to have these level ups, but they won't be for long. Enjoy them while they last. Oh, come on. What was that? 1 point of int? What's that going to do for you? Snyder's killing it with his level ups. He's gotten 2 good ones so far. And you can't learn anything else, so just whatever, man. And a samurai level. Ooh, yeah, he's been getting good level ups as well. He's gonna have options. Alright. Get them all. Gotta get them all. Alright. I'm gonna actually push you into the back row. It just makes sense. I can do that? Up to 50, huh? Okay. Well, that's good to know. Alright. Anybody else carrying any? Okay, Schneider, you are now carrying almost 200 shot for your primitive black powder weapon. I mean, your advanced cutting edge weapon. Yep, the more mana we got. There's still that one place with a whole bunch of these. We should go there at some point. We could probably handle it now. Probably strong enough. Let's see, fireball. How about a strength 6 fireball? That should get him. They're attacking the back row. That's annoying. But they don't have stats effects, so I don't mind. Okay, does that reload? I didn't quite catch it, but I bet that he reloaded. We'll know in a second. Boy, that won't get you a class either. Alright. Get that ninjutsu up. You know, it's just possible you could make it to Psychicdom with a couple of good levels. It is possible. Anyway, he got one of the real important spells that level. Deadly Air. Can you use Kiri Jutsu with unarmed attacks? Because that would probably be the best if it's a % chance of insta-death to just make a bunch of attacks. Man, I bet you qualify for all sorts of classes now, don't you? Alright, you're up to 30. Get that mind control up to 100 on everyone. It's gonna happen. And what about you with your awesome levels? You qualify for a lot of things already. Interesting. Stick to Samurai for now. You're doing good with that. Oh, right, he's over here now. Spies? They are spies. Look at them. Ice ball and ice ball. Okay. This is probably how their spacecraft work. They take the powder from the shot and powder, and they pour it into their thrusters. I don't know how to load in battle. To reload. Because that doesn't do anything. Maxid. I'm gonna try something else. Let's see if we can dual wield the muskets to get 2 shots before having to reload. Experimentation. Equip? Oh, I've never used that one. Well. Alright, we'll mess with that later. Well, you better hit them with the biggest spell you got, then. For what good it's gonna do. Come on, people, wake up! Okay, good, Bez is awake. Alright, we got this now. So... what we're gonna do is we're just gonna nuke them till they glow. And then nuke them some more. Simple plans, but effective. So glad you're finally leveling again. Yeah, I don't think there's any chance of me hitting 999 hit points. No worries on that one. What to do with you now? What do I do with him now? He needs a permanent class. Oh, whoops, I forgot to do Kirajutsu. Oh well. Alright, you need at least one more samurai level. They'll just keep leveling for now. I'm sure something will shake loose. Paralyze, paralyze, go away. This forest is busy. Ah, geez, I want you using your firearms, but then something like this comes up. Wait a minute. I have an even better spell for them. I've got Mind Flay. You do not have Mind Flay yet, so yeah, you just use whatever. Oh, you don't have that either. Well, you've got... Okay, you got Deadly Air. That'll work. Make them crazy! Are rat people resistant to going crazy? I'm not going to the Ratkin yet. I'm actually hanging with the Umpani, and they said look around this forest. There are a lot of Ratkin here. Is this going to loop around to the Ratkin? I thought the Ratkin were on a different path, though. I don't know the world map well enough. I thought I was in a different region, though. Okay, he does not know Deadly Air yet. Draubard still needs that spell. What is Deadly Air? Is it alchemy? A dagger of 5. So it's going to be a throwing knife. Okay. Now if we could stop. Okay, there we go. Paralysis gone. Okay, should be this way. I'm gonna keep doing that, aren't I? Wish I could tell which muskets are loaded and which aren't. Alright. Everywhere this forest is encounters. Shot it in the foot for 1. That doesn't seem very good. Oh, did he fire both muskets? Wait, did he fire both muskets in one turn? Have we discovered a way to double attack with the musket? Yes, we did. Oh. And that's more opportunities to increase his firearms skill by using multi-shot. Okay, definitely search that area thoroughly. Did I go backwards? Nope, it just feels like the other area we were in earlier. But it's not. Okay. A wall. Is this the city? Yes. It is the city. Amazingly, we still haven't found whatever it is out here in the full. Hey! We're friends! We're friends! Ah, renegades, huh? Alright, well, I suppose the correct move is to mind flay them and then nuke them. That'll teach them. Did you invest in lead jackets? I think not. You also forgot your tinfoil hat, so we're gonna mind blast you. How do you miss an Umpani? They're the size of a Buick. Alright, let's find out if we can load both guns at once. Give them an old mind flay. Alright, let's see. Equip. Mind flay. I wish I had an earth spell that hit all enemies, and a water spell that hit all enemies. Oh. Huh. Okay, yeah, we reloaded both. Nice. Hey, yo, goose. Alright, take him down. This means I could also drop the guns and switch to a different weapon. Like my fists. He's slowly gaining firearms training. He will get there. Someday, somehow. Maybe it's the ratkins that we were sent to find and destroy. Flay them. Okay, this should absolutely wreck their shit. And they should be worth a ton of XP with so many. I'm nervous about Ratkin in large part because of the sheer numbers that they tend to travel in. If we fight a stronger flavor of Ratkin that can do something unpleasant, particularly like a status effect, like paralyze or something, it could be absolutely brutal. Maybe I should make her a bard next. Bardhood could do her some good. Hmm. Gonna come across another orc stronghold out here? Probably not. No, wait. Mind flay 'em. Use every opportunity to mind flay. Because it's good. Because I don't normally use mind magic. And having a rider effect on top of damage is great. Because unfortunately, Nuclear Blast and Deadly Air are both just damage. In fact, they really seem like they're the same spell in just different colored mana. Earth and Water Earth, Water, and Holy have no target all damage spells. But Mind Flay is really good. Boy, the Umpani really do a lousy job of patrolling their territory. You'd think they'd wipe out all this kind of stuff. This should be worth some good XP. Oh yeah, that's real good. Honestly, considering the difficulty of the fights, the XP here is kind of above average. Alright, he's almost maxed. He'll be the last one, and we'll all have ninjutsu maxed. Alright, when you eventually get a priestly type class, that'll be great. What exactly are you trying to qualify for? You need some strength. I think the ninja would require speed and strength. I wonder what else you could potentially squeeze into instead. Now, one of the things is, if we get a really good personal skill later, I might have to unsettle characters who settled into a permanent class to just give them some more personal skill points. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see as those become available. Alright. Alright, he's learned every mage spell, every priest spell, and I believe every alchemy spell. The only thing left is psychic. You need to become a monk or a psychic. And with a vitality of 12, so 2 vitality could do it. Or I think the psychic needs a persuasion as well, so 2 vit and 1 per. I don't know what the monk needs off the top of my head. I'd have to look. There. Keep doing that. Oh, this is gonna keep going. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay. Looking good. This feels like an area where I would have a either find something or have an encounter. Let's see, I'll just pitch an ice ball at them. Or two, and this encounter should be over. I would say this area is about the middle of Dane Tower. I would call it equivalent to that water floor, but without the nasty traps. Oop, okay. So cool that I can dual wield. Crap. Oh, okay, no, it's over. I thought another encounter was starting, and I was like, oh no. I'm gonna get lost in this forest. Oh, that's a lot of you. Should I dispel undead, or... Dispel undead is kind of hit and miss. Well, let's see what happens. Alright. I've been wondering for a long time if if weapon skills is just accuracy or if it affects damage. Yeah, Dispel Undead is so hit and miss. A touch of the atomic. Okay. All loaded up and ready to go again. If Draubard could get Monk, he'd suddenly be able to actually do unarmed damage. That would be nice. Do you think just punching things long enough would give you the unarmed skill? I wish it had a different sound when the bullets hit the enemy from any other weapon. I have to say the firearms are a pain in the butt. Why couldn't they have automatically reloaded? The crossbows don't need me to manually load them. Yeah. I'll see what they look like when I get a better one and a high enough skill, but at the moment, you know, the muskets are more annoying than useful. My gosh, this area is huge. We gotta be on the right track. Alright. I'm not sure that psionic attacks would work. So we'll use deadly air. Which I think is poison element. I think it's poison element. Oh yeah, 32 from a musket. Not bad. Alright, these should be dealt with handily. Come on. I don't think any place I've been has an encounter rate this high. Alright, let's try shooting the ghosts. 2 out of 3. Missed! Can't even hit a ghost with a gun. You call yourself a ranger. I'm gonna need you. Oh, here we go. You're gonna get a chance to redeem yourself. Just shoot that ghost. Yeah, your firearm skill is climbing. I wonder how many bullseyes you'd get from a set now. Yeah, the muskets seems to hit as hard as the Sword of Four Winds. In the same kind of ballpark. Well, the sword only makes one attack a round. The muskets actually make 2 attacks, but then they have a turn of cooldown. However, the sword is hitting more often than the muskets still. But we'll see what it's like when we get our skill all the way up. But what we really need is a gun that can hold like a dozen rounds in the magazine. Guys need a taste of ice ball. It's our favorite sport locally. Nah, he's only been making 1 attack with the sword all game. The fists are crazy. The fists, bare unarmed attacks are like way better than anything else right now. But yeah, Bez is lucky to get 2 attacks in a round. But eventually, when he picks a fighting class, he'll probably do better on that point. Mostly my biggest complaint right now is how tedious it is to reload. Yeah, no, eventually. But I'm afraid Bez needs a bunch more, magic. Him in particular. Alright, let's see. Fireball. Fireball. More fire. Guns. More fire! Basically guns and explosives. These guys are toast. I find you annoying because you can attack my back row for no good reason, since I do not see a reach weapon on you. See, it's funny, I'm willing to bet Darklands is an older game than this, and Darklands took care to, load your gun automatically before each fight. If you needed to reload your firearm in the middle of a fight, well, that took a really long time. You might as well just not. You just drop your ranged weapon and just go melee. But at least you started every fight with it ready to go. But not here. Did I load these? Nope. Sudden chill rushes through you as you come to the edge of the clearing in the forest. Okay. This must be this place. Mountains. Suddenly in the sky you see a soaring black bird pursued by a flock of demonic creatures. The bird descends upon you. With a telling pain it speaks... I was reading that. Stopping just before you, the doomed bird looks into your face and attempts to crone out something which you might understand. What, Polly wants a cracker? Ah, here we go. Pen. AL-BIE. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I now know it. Okay. I do not know how to climb you. Maybe this isn't the place I was looking for the Umpani. Maybe I've wandered off into a different quest. Or maybe this was the information the Umpani need and I just need to bring it back to them. The musket does seem to have a wider range. It does seemingly more low damage rolls than the sword. On the other hand, 50 shot actually does last a while. One minute, we're rooting for an injured bird. The next, we're the reason the birds are injured. Alright. As long as they're not resistant to deadly air, I think we've got their number. Yep, it works on them. Okay. You're supposed to learn to say archives in the Ratkin Ruins. You're supposed to learn how to access the super low-level dungeon in the Ratkin Ruins, huh? I see. Well, I'm sure that made sense to somebody. Bird, Ranger. Gain a little more strength and speed. Trick or treat. Without the last T. I see. Does crush work on them? I'm actually not sure if it will. Some things seem to be immune to that one. Unaffected, okay, well. The bullet had no penetration. I didn't see a second bullet. Do you still have your second weapon just sitting there loaded and ready to go? It's possible I just missed it. Combat is going by pretty quick. You know, it's funny, if the battle's over but you still have spells, all those spells will go off and waste MP. But they will conserve the bullets if the fight's over and you had told them to shoot, they'll decide not to. We've got to 51 now. Making tremendous progress. I think you'll need to be a priest and a mage. I wish you could make it to bishopdom. Now that would be a fantastic class for you. That would get so much done. So, I think the only thing in this area to learn was that bird's word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Did I load these? No, I didn't. Okay, that's fine. He's crossed the 50 threshold. I do feel like I've wandered off into completely the wrong area. Still no climbing. Let me pull up that map. Where was it? There it is. Let me see. Let me see if I can figure out where I am. Okay, one sec. Boop. Alright, so we are seeing mountains. This was the city down here with the Umpani. Lesser Wilds. This area is labeled. I might actually want to search this forest. So going north should have taken us here. I think we've just wandered into the mountains over here. So we're probably in the Ukpir Mountains below the Witch Mountains. That could be that fairy tale that we found in the library guarded by the Dark Savant guy. But I think we've definitely gone too far. We could explore this area. But I want to continue on with the Umpani track. I want them to sell me more weapons. I think I should head back and continue searching the woods. 18 speed, you're getting really zippy there. Grabard's almost mastered mind control as well. But that was kind of a bad level up for him. Alright. Because he was looking for other stats. Alright, so we're going to back out. I still have that Fable book. Alright, this should be back into the woods. Right? No, this is territory we've never seen as well. Man, I wished it would automatically reload. This is a heck of a forest. I was kind of expecting terrain out here, but we haven't really found any. Sure, why not? I'm just gonna search the woods until I find something. Unless it was that bird I was supposed to... Oh my gosh, this is a lot. Okay, hold on a second. How are we going to deal with all this? Well, I know exactly what I'm going to do about this. Deadly air! It's my go-to solution for a lot of things. Mind flay. Much as I want you to keep practicing your firearms, this might be a moment for, doing something else. This is a heck of an encounter. Alright, 2 mind flays have got to be enough. And finally a nuke. This is way more than is actually necessary. Oh, not far from the road, huh? Because we've gone way off-road. I don't even know where the road is anymore. I'm actually a little bit lost. That was the last one. And then the 2 mind flays just kind of fire off into nothing. I don't mind. That was a good amount of XP, though. They didn't have time to cause me great mischief. That's what I care about. Yep, the XP out here is real good. So, I guess I don't mind too much wandering around the forest. Yep, for a 1-round fight where they didn't get a chance to do much. Though I did burn a lot of MP. Okay, that'll take me back to the mountains. How do I get back to the road? I'm so lost right now. Alright, the first thing to do Put up no direction. We're looking to head south back to the road. If we push southward, we'll get back to the road. Just rest. Okay, you have tons of MP for ice balls. We've got tons of milk if we find ourselves needing to recharge. So far, though, I think we're doing great. We're actually using a lot of melee, which reduces the amount we use up. Man, I want an energy rifle that can hold 500 rounds. Okay. That was a stubborn paralysis there. I knew the beetles could paralyze you this thoroughly. I think paralysis works like poison, where you just get a stack of it that'll last a certain amount of time. I think that's what's going on. Oh wait, no. Earth. Earth, not mental. Okay, this is a dead end. That's gonna take me back north. I want to go south. Okay, we're back to the road. Great. All right. I wonder where the road even goes. The road runs out. Okay. Ahead in the clearing is a band of menacing, cobwebbed, gowned creatures. The terrain! Quickly they move to surround you, and then one steps forward with all limbs raised in the air as if to signal he wants to talk. Here's it going. We come in peace. We wish to make a bargain. We will pay a handsome reward for information. Are you willing to assist us? Do you think the terrain have a skill? I'm not going to try to play both sides. I'm just going to be like, yeah, Umpani, give me guns. Then die. Okay. Oh, you got a name. Not for much longer. I don't think I'll have any trouble putting you guys away. Your suicidal overconfidence in attacking me. Ooh, got 2 hits with it. And then the punches. He also doesn't waste bullets if you take an enemy out and the whole group is gone. He'll actually hold back. Wow, what a worthless amount of XP. There's no way to play both sides. Oh, I think you could play both sides in Wizardry 8, if I remember right. Oh, is this the road continuing? Well, I mean, I should go back, but I'd like to know where the road goes. If anywhere. It's not a well-maintained road, is it? Do you think the Umpani have a fountain in one of the places I'm not allowed to go? Ah, okay. I broke it a piece in Wizardry 8. It's been a long time. It's been like 6 years. I liked how the enemies would explode into little chunks in that game. And you could see how injured they were. Very few games do that. The first one that comes to mind is Mystic Quest, of all things. But yeah, I like when you can see how much damage you've done to an enemy over a fight. It's a great touch. And the sound design in 8 was so good. Alright. We're gonna need to heal. Alright, well. Okay, the road continues. Roads have to go somewhere. Oh, I thought I could talk to you. I guess not. How dangerous can you... Oh, shit, crush? 110. Ah! Wood druids are bad. I see. Wood druids are majorly bad news. That could have been a fatal blow. But we have a lot of hit points. I really should go back to that tree area and fight there. The one where you get assaulted by a ton of these. I'm really curious to know what that's about. Alright, that's gotta be enough fireball. An ice ball, for variety's sake. Go. You know, when trees get cold enough, they can explode. 168 gold? The trees, they have all the wealth. The trees are hoarding all the gold, guys. Get your axes. We'll punish them for their hoarding behavior. The Lorax put them up to it, I bet. We need only eliminate all the trees in this world. Then all the money will be ours. But seriously, why do the trees have that much gold on them? That was crazy. I haven't been getting a lot of levels lately. It's not the magic that you need. But I suppose it's easier to get where you need from the ninja class. What you really need is priest. And mage. And psychic. Hopefully you can get one of those. Oh no, he's not allowed to use the muskets now! Well, whatever. He'll actually gain the skill faster by just leveling up. So, it's fine. How are you feeling? Go ahead and get another level first, but then maybe Drowbard becomes a ninja. But what he really wants is monkdom. Okay, you are not finding what you need. Huh. I think your only goal is to get into something like ninja or lord or the like. I think priest and mage are both things that you would be happy to be. You know what? Go ahead and try out priest. You need some spells from this category. This should be fine. Alright, back to... where'd the road go? Yeah, we're gonna swap you back around. Anyway, these guys can do a lot of damage, so crush it. Crush it. Hi! Well, that was annoying. Okay, and that takes me back into the mountains. Why does it look like I haven't been here when we know I have? The map is behaving very strangely in this forest. That's probably why I was having so much trouble earlier. Anyway, that's as far as the road goes. Leads to mountains. Ooh, Wizard's Eye. Yeah, I should have done that back there. I didn't think of that. It's a super expensive spell that I practically never use. But that would have been the moment for it. Alright. I'd entered a new territory, but why was there part of the map visible that there was a gap, and then there was more of the map visible? Like, what the heck was that about? That was weird. Hmm. I'd rather you gain a couple points of int, or a ton of int and vitality. Okay. Alright. One more point, and you'll max out theology. Strength again? Strange choice, but okay. Maxed. It has been maxed. Lifesteal. Alright, Schneider, you have an interesting class here. Keep working on them firearms. You really need to get into the mage side of things. Could you get some int, please? He'll get there eventually. The important thing is his firearms keep skyrocketing. Okay, back to the Umpani to tell them we beat up some guys for them. The Terang, they weren't even that tough. I don't know what they were thinking. Trying to pick a fight with us. Anyway, our little journey through the woods has made us grow quite a bit stronger, actually. Oh, hi. I sure hope High Command doesn't mind if we just murder a pile of your scouts for no reason. I don't know, we looked at them, they looked at us, and we decided, nope. Right, you don't have any mind magic yet. I'm basically gonna invest 100 skill points just to gain 3 spells. I mean, I suppose there's a couple other psychic spells, but I'll never use the others. When am I gonna use psychic fires when I know fireball? whatever. Let's try actually sleeping in the barracks. It probably won't do anything, but we can try it. Lots of spells that you could use. Silence is particularly useful. There's a point of int. Good. Now get another one. You could be a second gunslinger. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Totally ready the next time Psychic comes up. Alright, Snyder could be a priest now. I don't think he needed to be, though. Did he? I can't remember now. No, it was the magic side. That's what he needs. Okay. Alright, where are we exactly? Okay, this is the firing range. Do you think we could get 3 bullseyes now? We've brought him up to 60. I don't know, I kind of feel like he might be able to do it. Let's give it a shot. Worst it could say is no. Then after this, we'll head over to the guy that gave us orders and report that we did it. Yes, automatic promotion. Alright. Can't you put the targets up for me? It would be so much more convenient. Birds, that's just more targets. Alright, I can guarantee these guys are toast. I gotta figure out what class has access to the spell Deadly Air. You know what, I'm gonna go poke the manual for that real quick. That'll totally be in the manual. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Mage's Spell Book. I don't see deadly air there. Psionics. I do not see deadly air under psionics. It's got to be alchemist. It is alchemist. Okay. You actually could use an alchemy level, which the ninja will get you. I'm gonna let him level up again. See if anything shakes loose. Then we'll ninja him. If we can get the deadly air spell, that'll be a huge help. Alright, what are the odds? Two out of three! Alright, this time we'll use the lucky musket. Two out of three, first try. I think we can get this. Okay, go! Okay, the first musket was a lucky musket. Got it. Now watch, that first time will be the best set we get. I'm gonna go grab a soda. I shouldn't be drinking caffeine this late, but I'm gonna make an exception. I just have a thirst for soda suddenly. Darn it! Alright. Can't we just pin all of the parchments? Just all of them up against the wall and just fire non-stop? All right. Come on, get him! Clearly, the muskets are off. They're not shooting straight. That's because they're smooth bore. Try musket 2 again. Give it another chance. Redeem yourself, musket 2. That's it! We got 3 bullseyes. We did it! Good shooting! Or should I say, toughs. 3 bullseyes wins an automatic promotion from the captain. Here's an insignia badge to signify your new rank. Trained Umpani for Scouts. Present your insignia at the supply depot and you'll be issued new gear. New gear! New gear. You can just drop that. Yeah, you can just drop that. Who's got the... Oh, here it is. I'm gonna pass the finger rods over here. I found a slot to put them in, but it didn't do anything. I'm gonna have to put all these orders and things away somewhere. Alright, we gotta get to the supply depot. New gear. Could it be new weapons? New firearms, perhaps? Okay, wrong one. Okay. Okay, that's the Humpa-Wumper. We'll just ignore that. Alright, let's try resting in the barracks. Doesn't look like we recover any faster in here. I wonder if this is a safe place where we won't get attacked. We could wait for all of our injuries to heal naturally. Okay. We need the supply depot and the recruit spot. Let's start with the recruit spot. Hey guys, I did it! What do you think? I was gone for quite a while, wasn't I? Here's their heads. Of course. Really? I get paid? I wasn't expecting that. Destroying a terrain spy party earns a 5,000 gold bonus. Wow, that makes up for all of the shots I spent at the range. Next assignment, go to New City. You may take the Humpa-Wump hammer directly to there. This pass will allow you entry into the station. You'll meet Master Tracker. Oh, Rodan, the guy I'm supposed to murder. Give him this document. It's a message from General Yamo himself. Report back to me when you've completed your assignment. Just bring him a piece of paper? There's a reason I'm sending you on this mission. Use extreme caution. Don't hang around too long. And whatever you do, don't mention the terrain around Rodan. It gets him upset. And he's going to be upset enough as it is. I see. Okay, don't talk about terrain in the text parser. The Humpa card? That sounds obscene. Deliver special dispatch. Okay. Anton, I'm gonna give you all of the orders that we've already used. I think when we get back to, I can't imagine there's a reason to carry these with us. So I think what we're gonna do is deposit all but the most recent one. Intelligence reports have confirmed that Hadriex is planetside. Yeah, I see him all the time. I know you still carry the wound of your father's death, but the good of the Imperium comes first. Our positions are not strong as what we've been reporting, and under no circumstances can we afford to compromise our mission or engage the Terang directly. Shridus can wait for now. I need you alive to direct the final assault. This is a direct order. Do not seek out Shridus until after I give the command. The Imperium is counting on our success. The Astral Dominate must be not allowed to fall into the hands of the Terang Empire. I repeat, do not seek out Shridus until after we are assured of victory. I promise you, Rodan, you won't have to wait much longer. I could kill Shridus for you. Oops, wait, shit. Okay. Yeah, great, alright. I got my UPS hat on, don't worry. But, I do need to stop for supplies first. Okay, headquarters. No, I gotta get... In Spaceport Authority. I don't think I've been in there. I have not been in here. Well, I mean, since I'm here... Okay, alright. Yeah. I could show you some Terang Spaceport books. Would you be interested? Mm-hmm. Considering we all have hide, you'd think we'd be able to sneak into these places. We haven't tried the recreational facility. Amid the clutter of smashed tables, broken bottles, small tufts of hide, and a few scattered tooth chips, you feel a bit homesick for the first time. And you're glad to know that at least somebody else in the universe knows how to have a good time. The Terang would tell me to go into the spaceport. Huh. Yeah, but the Terang didn't offer to teach me any new skills. So, they can't compete. Nothing in the recreation facility? We've had pretty bad luck opening doors. But we could give it a try. Finally, a door has opened. Sweet ministrations have actually been answered for one. Oh, hi. It's about time you recruits by... Oh, this is the recruitment. Oh, no. Okay. It's a shortcut. Okay. Alright. That's the barracks. Yeah, that's the barracks. That's out of town. I think that's their capital. Okay, no, that's the capital. Where the hell is the... You know what? I don't want to do the whole, map like I drew for New City. So, I'm actually... Because I don't think I'm going to spend a ton of time here. I'm just going to see if there's a map online of this city so I can just find where the supply depot is. It's like, come on, I just want the supply depot. I don't want to mess around for... Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, geez, it's all the maps. No, I just want... What is this? U? What's letter U? Ah, here it is. This must be it. Pier. Let's see. Oh, these maps are no good. Because I don't know what the different numbers mean. Alright, that's not gonna do me any good at all. Wizardry 7 maps up here. Okay, all I want is your map. Oh my gosh, it's the same maps. Are these the only maps anybody has of the game? Shit. I may have to draw my own. Wait, no. Hold on. What's this? Well, look at this map. Oh, you could scroll around. Okay, hold on. Okay. Up here. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Okay. Over a little. Okay. Umpani armsmen? Is that what I'm looking for? I wish you labeled the buildings. Okay, that's the Humpa Wumpa, I think. Yeah, that's the Humpa Wumpa. Okay, alright. There's Sergeant Ballbreaker. Okay, got it. Okay, I know where this is. Okay, so this is that spot. I don't remember the name of the guy who runs the shop, but I think it's this over here. Let's find out. Great. Yeah. Okay, I think it... Annoyances. Okay, you can take them out. Right. Is it here? Yay! Sergeant Kaboom is the man. How's it going? Yes! Well, well, that entitles you to requisition special double-barreled blunderbuss and heavy flak jacket. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That's a fortune. Yeah, okay. Well, you can show me what else you got. Oh, he doesn't sell them. I could have bought more. But no. It's a blunderbuss. It's a blunderbuss. Okay. Well, Schneider. So, theoretically, it's a shotgun. But from what the game said, I think it's actually a, No, nobody can equip this right now. I think it's actually gonna turn out to be a double-barreled musket. I think that's what we're actually dealing with here. But hey, if it can hold... Yeah, it holds 2 bullets. So if it can hold 2 bullets, I mean, that's an improvement. So you wield that with one hand. I don't know why he's afraid. There we go, cleared that up. Alright, let's go to the Humpa Wumpa and get out of here. Higher damage, I like the sound of that. If only I could get a heavy machine gun. I mean, I suppose I could make do with a saw. Maybe a grenade launcher. Oh, and we can't forget a magnum revolver. In video games, those are always the most powerful of all weapons. Second only to the rocket launcher. Oh no, I gotta go like this. It's not enough to use the right item. You have to use the right item in the correct way. Oh, give them both barrels at once? You know, you're not actually supposed to do that with shotguns, I'm told. It damages them, somehow. I'm not really a gun guy, so I just have to take other people's word for it. I mean, if I designed a double-barreled weapon, I'd intend for that to be an option. But... also, apparently, the over-under design is way more accurate. But in all movies, you always see shotguns as being a side-side design. A ton of work on your magic, Bez. Oh my gosh. Who let all these birds in here? Oh wait, I probably left the door open. Oops, sorry about that. Alright. one more piety and you'd qualify for bishopdom. But what you're really looking forward to is ninja time. Of these options, Ranger is the most likely to get you to ninja. I think you only need a speed and a strength, though. Once he gets ninja, I'm probably going to park him there. Though there's a bunch of other classes I'd accept as well, I think. Alright. Pull the lever, low-pitched hum. And a tangerine light. Emerging from the tingling of the Humpa-Wumpa, you discover you're no longer in the city of the Umpani. The building is quite similar to other structures erected by them. Bold, spacious, clean. Then the next heartbeat, a blazing Umpani type. I'm reading that! Oh, wow! Oh, I want that uniform! Massive figure stands before, nostril flared, probing each of you with a heated gaze that seems to make your skin sizzle. Like children standing before some angel of the gods, your souls are held within the grasp of the pupils, your fate hanging in the balance. You notice that your eyes have become transfixed upon the shimmering gold medallion which lies draped on his chest, suspended by a silver chain. Ooh, could I have that too? Finally, prying your eyes away from the glittering emblem, you start to speak, then suddenly his deep booming voice tramples your own. Stiff naps by looking at you. Well, don't just stand there! Let me see your orders! My orders are to take your jacket, sir. Maybe you guys are so lax about gun safety because you all have about 1 million hit points. You're to deliver a message. Yeah. Let's have it. Okay, here you go. Do you really go around barefoot? He tears it open and scares at it. Oh, sweet justice, Shritus, here on this puny little speck of a planet. Oh, the great god Rhino smiles on Rodan this day. Father, I shall avenge your death. Then suddenly turning to you, he snaps, Tell Yamo that Rodan shall have his revenge. And with that, he's gone, dropping the document at your feet, calling for his lieutenants, captains, and storming out the door. Kind of feeling a bit shiftless, standing there in the empty room, you pick up the fallen document which had ordered Rodan to stay put. Finally sigh and wonder why it is everything seems to be arranged that no one ever does what they're supposed to do, and why is it that everything seems to end up in such a mess? Surely not by grand design. It couldn't be. Thick red panel has been bolted to the door. From several rows of filtering lights. Underneath the lights is a panel with a small 3x3 square of 9 buttons, each with a number impressed on it. I shouldn't well... Nope, your password isn't password. Got it, let's go. Okay. Since I'm in New City, I should take care of 2 things before we go back. Maybe 3. Should I do 3 things or 2? Whoops, no, wrong way. Okay, hold on a second. Where are we? Okay. Alright, I am at... Oh, the Umpani are there. Okay, that's the library. Oh, okay, I know where I am. Okay. the library. Interruptions, interruptions, always interruptions. Maybe if you set off a nuke in the middle of the city, people will stop messing with us. Set off a bigger one. There you go. Oh. Alright, first stop is right here. At our house. In the closet of things I don't think I'm ever going to use again. Let's see, what should we drop in first? Wait a minute. Let's drop the Book of Immortals. I really doubt that's going to come up again. Alright. All of the old orders. I don't think I need those again. Okay. Is there anything else I don't think I need? I might not need Yamato's Depths. Okay, we got 2 badges. I'll hold on to everything else at the moment. Some of it looks like stuff I probably don't need to carry anymore, but I might. Think we should try to pick a fight with the Dark Savant guys in the Forbidden Zone again? Let's go recharge since we're here. And I think we should. Then we should go back to the Umpani. Do you think that the guy with the cool red coat would be super pissed at me if I killed Shridus instead of him? What are the odds the Umpani just order me to kill Shridus? Now, I do have a spell called Locate Person. Key of Azure. Oh, yeah. That's for, the Gorn, right? Their butt dungeon? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we should check the Humpa card. Yeah, we should read that. That's good thinking. This fountain sucks. What are we doing? Drinking it 1 spoonful at a time? Come on, guys. Just plunge your whole face in there. Drink the whole thing and get done with it. Alright, I know they're not 100% topped off, but they're good enough. We still have our milk if we need to. Alright. Every time we've attempted this battle, it's kicked our butt. However, perhaps things are different now. Oh, hi, how's it going? Bustle of thundering feet charged before you, stepping up and staring you in the eye, nostrils snorting, the immense Umpani hunter and fiery tracker. Well, if it isn't the Naps. Hi, how's it going? Do you have anything of interest? Flak jackets? Ah, no, you really don't got nothing. Man, I want the coat. Sure. Thank you. Boy, yeah, wonderful. All right. Really? It was kind of your thing. Is that what the bird said? Well, that doesn't help. Nah, whatever. That's correct. You are dismissed. Get out of here. All right. I find it really annoying that you refuse to use a gun when you're a ninja, because I'm pretty sure ninja would have happily used guns. Samurai, you know, maybe. But, ninja definitely would have used guns. Oh, right. Let's read the hump card. Nah, it doesn't have a read option. Ah, it was Anton. He has them. Alright, Anton. Here we go. Albie? Add Albie? I don't get what I'm supposed to get from that. Albi? Add Albi? Oh shit, mind read. I keep forgetting I have that. Albie. That's not nothing, not ringing any bells. I don't know. Alright, here we go. I know psi attacks aren't gonna work. Well, we'll try. Oh, I should have buffed us first. Definitely should have buffed before coming in here. Definitely should have. Oh, well. Alright, here we go. Help me? How do you get help me out of Albie? Well, helping the bird wasn't even an option, so... Okay, yeah, deadly air don't work on them, not surprising. Wow. You're having a bad day, aren't you? You only managed to stun one of us. I feel gypped. Is that 13 int? Bez might have some good choices now. So many spells to learn. Alright, good work, Schneider. That was an excellent level up. You almost qualify to become a mage. But what I really want him to do is become a psychic. Then he can go from psychic to mage. Oh, Dravard has mastered mind control, at last. Powerful controller eliminated. You're dismayed by the fact that he vaporized without leaving behind the object that was attached to the odd machine. That's so. Come on, monk! What do you need to be a monk? Oh, I think you need 13 piety, don't you? Hold on, let's check the manual again. You want monk. That's... yeah, 13 piety. He almost qualifies. 1 point of piety, he could unlock monk. That would get him the final spells. Though he'd have to get into monk twice to get all of them. Oh my gosh, a custom thing. You stand at the helm of a blank machine trying to comprehend the purpose of its operation. On the side of its box-like head, you see a slot from which the... I was reading that. Okay. Helm of blank machine trying to comprehend its purpose. On the side, you notice a slot from which the Savant controller removed the device responsible for its deactivation. Okay. I have a lot of things, but I don't think I have the thing for this one yet. But I will remember it's here. I bet this like teleports up to one of their spaceships or something. Yeah, I do want him to become a ninja at some point, but I really need him to become a monk also. A monk or a psychic. Those are the only two that can use the spell book. The psychic spell book. He needs both. Alright. These are just some tier 2 troops. They're nothing. Oh, hi guys. More nothing. Yep, free XP. Alright, now what you got hiding in this room? Nothing? I don't trust it. Nothing? I finally defeated it, and I got nothing for my troubles. Well, alright then. Let's see. Gotta go to the Umpani place. Been a while since we've been at Paluk's. Good old Palooka. Where's the Umpani exactly? They're right around here. I think they're over here. Let's see. This way, yeah, here we are. Ignore it. Alright. Now we don't want to look too shabby before jumping into the Humpa Wumpa. So, nice little refreshing nap. Alright guys, I got terrible news. Terrible, terrible news. It seems he has a strong personality and a low tolerance for orders. Yup. No one around here is willing to volunteer for the mission. Fortunately for you, a few are willing to pay handsomely to escape their assignment. Let's see, 350 courier fees. Wow, geez, that's a ton of cash. We pay out absurd amounts of cash here, and then we get absurd amounts flowing back to us. Just as long as Rodan obeys orders and stays put. Which brings me to your next objective. General Yama wants a full report about Rodan. Here's your orders. Present them to the guards at the Command HQ and they'll escort you. If General Yama doesn't have new orders for you, you can report back to me. Good luck! I didn't say anything to him about what happened, huh? Oh, okay. See, that's out of town. Is this... No, that's the Humpa Wumpa. Okay. No, that's a barracks. If their general got assassinated, do you think the Trang would pay me even more handsomely? Oh man, I don't want to deal with you. I just want to follow my orders. Alright, let's see. We're gonna go ahead and Superman it up. So that our fighter's on the front row. You still don't know Superman. Crap. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. I'll just... Okay. The Umpani. They're just like, oh, a haunted city? Oh, we'll just build our base right on top of it. Ghosts? Who cares? But Ghost gets uppity, just shoot it. Just shoot it a few times. That's the Umpani way. Oh, he doesn't even have a weapon, and he doesn't have skill with his unarmed attacks just yet. Nah, he souped up Big Bertha to do the punching for him. Once he takes the ninja class, he'll learn, or the monk class, he'll learn how to punch really freaking hard. Until then, he's mostly operating as a spellcaster right now. One of my best spellcasters, actually. I don't think that 15th piety point's gonna qualify you for anything. But you're up to 72. No, not this depot. I just want for the HQ. My gosh. You guys, you need to do some patrols of your base and clean it out. Maybe just install some AK guns, shoot down all the birds. Maybe just install a couple scarecrows, that might work. He's got to get Monk. Either that or Psychic, but Psychic is almost impossible to qualify for. Even Monk is insanely hard. The moment he gets access to the Psychic spellbook, he'll finally be able to use his 300 mind mana. He'll be able to do psychic attacks, which is huge. He's got to get into one of those two classes, I don't care which. The monk will also give him unarmed combat, which is so far proven to be way more effective than weapons. Follow the corridor, straight ahead, turn left at the door. Left, right. Straight, left, right. Right. Okay. Straight, left, right, all the way back, right. In front of the door are several burly soldiers intent on keeping out any unauthorized personnel. Orders! And sure, here you go. General is waiting. He didn't tell you that he was waiting for me? Standing at the back door, the stern officer stares blankly at a piece of paper in his hands. With a few low snorts, he appears to reread it several times, each time getting to the end with a slow shake of his head, and then staring abruptly again. Finally, he folds the paper, walks over to his desk, still acting as if you're not there. He reaches into a pocket of his coat and pulls out a small object, which suddenly begins to burn on one hand. Auto-lighting cigs, huh? Placing the folded paper into the tiny flame, it catches fire, and he holds firmly as it quickly turns to black ash. The flame reaches his hand, then he drops the fiery ash to the floor, and with a sudden stop transforms the carbon residue into a flurry of flying wisps. Then he looks up and stares you in the face. Oh, another one of these cool coats. With a voice stout and calm, he begins to speak. I'm sending you on a special mission. It'll be very dangerous. But it is a dangerous game we play. We have intercepted one of the Terang shuttles, and upon inspection discovered it full of Terang cells. Fertilized terrain cells in incubation, which can only mean the terrain have long-term plans to infest this part of the galaxy. Oh, they're a hideous lot, laying their eggs which eventually hatch into entire colonies, soon decimating all other life forms and transforming a bountiful world into a cavernous network of barren waste. They think of nothing else save spawning their own kind throughout the universe, and they must be stopped. And I want you to stop them. You will have to infiltrate their established network far northwest in the cluster of abandoned ruins. There must be a queen there. They would keep her quite protected. You must find her and destroy her. I'm sending you because our own forces are, well, they suck. And no Umpani could possibly infiltrate them by subterfuge. But this is how we might be able to succeed where you could succeed where we cannot. We have both declared war on each other, conflict on a galactic scale, and this is only the beginning. You must seek out the terrain stronghold and destroy the Queen. I have a special weapon which I'm going to send with you. It is the only one we have, so you must use it carefully, but it is powerful enough to destroy the Queen and her spore. Wait until you're close enough to use it, and then get out as fast as you can. Good luck on your mission. I, the Umpani Federation, and worlds we have not yet dreamed of are counting on you to eliminate the Terang invasion. Remember, duty, power, victory! Suddenly there's a blinding explosion. Picking yourselves up from the floor, you can feel the earth move underfoot as more explosions rip the surrounding areas outside the command post. Looking into the rubble of the general's headquarters, you see an arm protruding from the debris. Quickly digging into the fallen stones, you uncover his bloody and ripped body. Gazing down upon him, you know that his time is close at an end. We cast heal. With a straining grasp, he chokes the whisper, duty, power, victor. And then he dies. I cast res. Oh my gosh, did the terrain change? Soon the explosions cease, and you can hear the sound of Umpani soldiers shouting orders and sounds of the dying and wounded. The explosions at the command center has blasted the site away, and you can see into the din outside. Smoke, confusion. I may have joined the wrong team. We don't seem to be winning. A little bit of remodeling. You see the ranks of mighty armsmen fleeing the town, vacating their fortress and seeking safety in the forest. Your own senses are still numbed by the shock of what has happened, but you feel that perhaps there's more here still to be uncovered, and such an opportunity may not present itself for long. Thermal pineapple. Huh. Are this the thing? A heat grenade, huh? Alright, I'm gonna entrust it to Bertha. There's quite a lot of trust their general was putting into us. Considering we haven't done all that much, and we still haven't told them about the guy running off. Alright, what do I need to find here? The special weapon can be charged, you say? Is that so? Not terrain. Do I need it for a quest? Very interesting. Very interesting. we don't have a ton of time to play with it right now. 6, huh? I have been able to cast that high, I think, but not often. Map room. Restricted. I'm not allowed to even attempt to pick the lock. A security station. Several desks inhabited by a small security chamber. Appears that it to be fairly vacant. Searching through desk, you find stacks of filed reports. Far too voluminous to read at the moment, and nothing which appears to be strikingly important. I don't trust it. Almost by chance, you spot a folder marked Detached Station and decide to open it up. Inside are several official reports and sets of processed orders, none of which seem to reveal anything worth noting. But then you notice a card entitled Security Vault. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Just because I'm on their team doesn't mean that I can't, indulge in a little asset reallocation. You scan the documents, you find nothing of interest. I'm sure we could put this to good use. You're right, the door was unlocked. What the hell? Just a little carpet bombing and they lose their minds and abandon security? Man, these guys have no discipline. Inspecting a large map table instead of the room, you carefully survey the world as the Umpani reconnaissance has mapped it. Okay, our fortifications, rolling little green triangles all around it. A large buildup of red squares seems to be centered to the far north and west, huddled around a block of ruins. New city in the center of the map is both red and green triangles. Dotted over the entire map are various groupings of green and red symbols, which you conclude most likely denote their strongholds and troops. Most interesting feature lies circled in the center of the Great Sea of Sorrows, a large body of water south of New City. A small island circled in red with a question drawn over it. Apparently, the Umpani believe there's something significant about the island, but nothing on the map indicates anything further. Yeah, I don't think I can swim far enough, though, to swim through a sea. Well, what else might we find in town? Okay. I might be able... No, not the Humpa Wumpa. Although we do need to go into the Humpa Wumpa, now's not the time. The barracks are unguarded now. Now, why did you think the barracks should have been off limits? Well, we're going to go a-searching. Any place you told us not to go, is a place we should definitely go. Alright, what other places have we not been inside? That's the headquarters. See, we haven't been in there. Go around to that in a second. Another barracks. Hello? Well, what have we here? Hold on, it's... Okay, like this. Otherwise the spell would be wasted. We can guess what all this is. Still, flak jackets are good. I'm not quite sure how good a Rari blade is, honestly. And you know, I'm not gonna turn my nose up at some free ammo. I'm able to stack this above 50? The others always capped at 50. I don't think I really need another musket. Oh, well, whatever. Cool. Nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Wrong way. This barracks got exploded. Are all the Umpani out of town? Another one. Well, well. It's our lucky day. I mean, oh no, the tragedy. It's so terrible. First they got attacked and exploded, and then a whole bunch of things went missing in the confusion. Ugh. How can such things be? Who would do such a thing? Oh, we got lots of flak jackets. I'm probably gonna get rid of some muskets, though. Okay, yeah, I can stack those higher, that's fine. Here, hold that. Considering the kind of prices they charged me for standard issue gear. Okay, there's something that way. And this should be another racks. I actually find that Restful isn't a good spell. It's better just to cast Stamina over and over again. But yeah, I do have the option, particularly with the milk. I might be able to go very far indeed. I need a repel from Pokemon. A max repel for moments like these. Okay, yeah, that's out of town. Don't want to go that way. Okay, this way would be the firing range. He's not here. Well, that's not going to work. And if I try to do this, it's going to tell me no. Yeah. This one's also been locked? Huh. Alright, well, definitely can't go that way. Alright, fine. What else can we get into? I'm sure there's more mischief available somewhere. Ah, this. What's this? Perhaps? No. We need a battering ram for doors like that. Oh, yeah, the spaceship's port. That's a good one. We should go there next. Okay, that's over this way. Yeah, here it is. Oh! A huge painted plaque covers the inside wall of the spaceport center. Although what you're looking at makes no sense, it appears to be flecks and colored circles painted on a dark blue background with light lines and numbers scattered about it. Stepping close to the wall map, you study the features in more detail. Then it dawns on you. The center of the map is a large yellow circle, and upon the outer edge, a concentric ring of circles around it, is a tiny sphere labeled with the following: Guardia. And around the ring, okay, it's orbits of planets. Okay. So a giant sea in the air, the space itself, plotted an amazing mural, as plainly as any skipper's navigational charts who sails the ocean. You remember seeing such a map before on your journey to this world, but it's only now that you begin to fathom its true meaning and purpose, and you realize these creatures cross the skies just as men cross the sea. Masters of the heavens. Glancing over the entire mural again, your brain begins turning into jelly, trying to conceive of the hundreds of circles, worlds that dot the surface. As if each were a tiny bubble afloat in a vast infinite foam, you read the names and more names, trying to remember that each represents an entire planet. Like Guardia, perhaps teeming with strange peoples, perhaps full of wondrous new things to behold. How the magics of the universe have wrought such a weave of intoxicating shores. You turn away, no longer able to withstand these lofty thoughts, but after a few breaths you turn back and study the little globe Guardia once again. A small metal pin sticks out of the map in an empty patch of blue near the planet, and under the pin you read the following. Okay, let's see. Horatha tracking S1849 D:34 82 plus 17. Finally, your eyes head begin to ache, and you decide to look for an alternate source of entertainment and reading material. That's probably the information the Terang were looking for. This side of the spaceport appears to be a storeroom filled with crates and heavy metal pieces. Pushing open a few crates, you'd find they contain giant metal objects far too heavy to carry and whose purpose is rather enigmatic. Prying open a few crates, you find... Yep, okay. Nothing. Nothing that we can use or recognize. Well, I think we're done. I think we're done here. Let's go through the Humpa Wumpa and put that code in on the other side. Gained all kinds of XP in the forest. Gained a ton of gun skill with Schneider. Picked up a whole bunch of weird items. And we have a quest item for destroying the Terang. The Umpani are too tough. There's no way the birds could eat them. They'd get a stomach ache. Okay, looking for Humpa Wumpa. Somewhere around here. I don't remember where. I probably need to draw a map of this place. But I don't wanna, because I don't think I'm ever gonna come here again. Hardly. Like, maybe I'll visit it one more time. Southwest corner? Alright, hold on a second. Man, I wish this spell was permanent. Let's see, not too far. Okay, yeah, that's close. Okay, more barracks. And this is the exit of the city here. I think it's here. Yeah, Humpa Wumpa. Hold on, who's got the card? I wonder if I could tell the other guy about this. Rodan. Okay. Well, Inside the chest, you find a strange metal case bearing the label Comlink. Authorized usage only. Savant Imperial Legions. Opening the case, you discover a very unusual piece of equipment with rows of metal pins extruding from the black. The device is small enough to carry in your hand, although somewhat cumbersome and appears of little apparent offensive value. You wonder where the Umpani managed to obtain such a device and what secret power it may contain. It certainly must be important to have warranted such an elaborate security system. Alright, at this point I have data from the bugs, from the rhinos. Let's give the Dark Savant a ring. See what he thinks. Here we are. Oh, really? I thought I opened this already. Crap, hold on. No, I need Anton's keys. Alright, you. Uh-huh. You insert the comlink device. Activation sequence initiated. Terminal linkage connect. Remote access operational. Alright, well, let's think. This is probably his servers. Let's try... information. I don't think any of these would help. I don't think any of my questions that I've written down could possibly be useful here. Well, we have something interesting here. I just don't know what to do with it, that's all. But we can turn it on now. I'm gonna need to find somebody in the Dark Savant's employ who will talk to me about this thing. I guess next time we go to nuke some bugs. So the Umpani have already been largely broken. They've already seemingly lost the war. They were understaffed to begin with. I destroy the terrain. The Danes are wrecked. The Gorns are wrecked. I think the monks and the Ratkin are the only groups of people that are intact right now. The monks, the Ratkin, and I guess the Dark Savants troops are marching around largely unchecked. But I don't know where else they might be right now. I'm not supposed to know Servian. There's one other thing we should do while we're here. Let me see. I need to get to... Oh, shit. Where am I? Hold on a second. I need my map. Okay. Alright, hold on. Okay. Where is it? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm holding it sideways. That's why. Yes, okay, there it is. And I am... somewhere. Okay, I am here. Right, okay, yeah, because the map's slightly off in this area. That's right, yeah, my map was slightly off. But it shouldn't matter. It still works. It's good enough. Oh, jeez, you guys. That felt kind of good. Okay. Dock and marina. It's a marina. There should be boats. But let's visit the museum. Now, we analyzed this a long time ago, and it was bad, and we didn't, Alright, global marble. Alright, let's take the wand. Get thing. Okay. Good work, Bez. I have no idea what that's for. Not good enough, huh? Okay, there we go. Cured. Alright, I've got a rock. Hooray, I have a rock. I have no idea what it's for, but I have it. What if I do it again? Nothing. Alright, what about this corner? Here's a petrified homunculus. Nothing I can do with that. And this, I have no hints on what to do with the heads. Yeah, here I have no hint. So until I actually get a clue what this is about, I have the hint? Where did I find a hint? Where was the hint? It wasn't in the Book of Immortals, was it? The only map I've got is the dragon map. Which is here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Inside the dragon's lair is inner demons' hunger for noble rewards, or the world compromise, fruitless conflict and destruction. He that looks again at all has been discovered, hidden new meanings lie concealed between the cracks of his brittle knowledge. Thus one may brave the shadowy dragons. The hidden treasures of life. Okay. Yeah, because I got no clue what to do with those. To be fair, the dragon map is pretty obtuse to me right now also. Alright. Last thing we're going to do tonight. Let's have a word with this guy. Hey, it's been a while. Okay. There's a tale that in early times ships traveled freely across the seas, but that was before the times of Bromdabag. I lost my last vessel to that creature you say hang on the wall of the... You have no boats? No one dares sail anymore, and I don't blame them. I've been working on another ship, but she's not yet seaworthy. Maybe one day, when I've seen enough of this world, I'll finish her and set out to meet Brombadag. Maybe one day. Well, you're the one who said it. Alright, maybe it's Brombadag. Maybe that's a Q, not a G. Yeah, I think it was a G. It is rumored a great monster guards the secret of the seas. Oh my gosh. How do I get you to finish your boat? Oh, did I put an E instead of an A? Okay, okay. The demon of the sea! Many a ship has set sail, and he never returned. 'Tis rumored that when the moon is full, he rises from the deep in search of blood. But none have ever met him, have lived to tell the tale. Aye, he's taken many a sailor to a watery grave. And if he doesn't get you, then the birds will. Birds twice the size of a man, large enough to reach down from the sky and pluck you from your ship and carry you off. Oh, aye, there's many a danger in the sea. That's why it's called the Sea of Sorrows. Oh, the riddle of the heads is how you get this guy to give you... Alright, well, I'm going to go to bed now. Alright. Next time, I guess we'll explode the, Trang. They have one of the maps. They have the Crypt map. We might visit the Ratkin after that. I don't know. The Ratkin have 2 maps. So if I get 1 map from the Trang, and then I take the Ratkins on, I could have 4 maps. And then there's all these mountainous areas that we could potentially go to. And there is that lesser wilds area I could explore too. Oh, and then I still have that grove. We need to do the grove too. But we won't get to do any of those things for a few days because tomorrow and the day after I'm not streaming. I have things to do that must be done. And then the day after that will be... Wait. No stream tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, I think, it should be Schneider and me playing Power Rangers. And then the day after that is our new game, Birthright. And then we get back at this. So, I didn't even use the milk today. The supercharged milk. But next time I'll have supercharged milk in one hand and supercharged thermal grenade in the other. So, until next time, and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Good night.